Hola, welcome to Travel and Trots. Today I'm standing in front of the Stephen Udvar-Hazy Center, an iconic air and space museum near Washington, D.C. This museum is located in Chantilly, just a little away from Washington, D.C. city center. The Stephen Udvar-Hazy Center has a lot of different types of exhibits to trigger your curiosity, like record-setting planes, war aircrafts, and the famed Discovery Space Shuttle. People usually spend around 3 to 4 hours over here, whether you're an aircraft fan or not. It's a free museum, so I highly recommend that you come and see it. There is a parking charge of $15, but that's usually free after 4 p.m. This Air and Space Museum in Virginia has a wider facility than its sister concern in Washington, D.C., thereby housing hundreds of aircrafts, both civilian and military. The museum is known for docking some record-setting planes from across the globe. Here's the prototype of the Boeing 707, America's very first commercial jetliner. And here's the world's smallest plane. I know it looks cute, but how does anybody really fit in that? The Stephen Udvar-Hazy Center also houses a Concorde aircraft. The Concorde was the world's first supersonic aircraft, which carried passengers across the Atlantic in just 4 hours. Now that's a mighty fast way to travel to Europe, isn't it? This Air and Space Museum baffled me about the various uses of aircraft in today's world. From agriculture to police patrol to sports to radar and even photography. There are eyes in the sky everywhere. The Discovery Space Shuttle is yet another exhibit which fills Americans everywhere with pride, flying into space 39 times and spending an entire year in space in between missions. You can see its burn marks and its other notable signs of wear and tear on its resting body at the Air and Space Museum. One exhibit which really caught my attention was that of the astronaut's life. Can you believe that astronauts have to pre-cook, wrap and vacuum seal all their food, including milk, which is in a tube by the way? And they do have a couple of luxuries on board though. This is the one time in my life that I feel so happy I'm not an astronaut. The museum also honors space diving. They've preserved the suit of Alan Eustace, who dived 25 miles towards Earth from space, setting a world record for the highest freefall jump ever. Gosh, just thinking about it makes my palms sweat. Seeing the Enola Gay, the fighter plane that dropped the atom bomb on Hiroshima in the Second World War, was kind of haunting. So was seeing some of the other propaganda planes that were used in stealth, raids, and warfare. Some military planes like the SR-71 Blackbird used during the Cold War still has no competitors. Want to do some legal spying? Spy on the scientists at this Air and Space Museum's restoration unit as they reassemble old aircrafts and make them exhibit ready. This simulator ride was fun. If you like to see life upside down, that is. At this Air and Space Museum, you'll get a chance to watch planes take off from the nearby Dallas airport. There are also lots of space shows at the IMAX theater, along with science classes for kids all through the day. Hope you enjoyed this video. Thumbs up if you did, and do subscribe to Travel and Trots.